Hi friends, Priscilla here. I decided that I wanted to make a little video on some of the preparations that I'm making for my big long road trip that I'm planning to do super soon. If you don't already know, I'm going to be embarking on a long road home. What that means is I'm doing a long road trip. It's going to be about 6,000 or more miles. It's going to be over the course of 6 to 8 months, starting my journey on September 3rd of 2019. If you have not been to my channel before, welcome! Thank you for being here. Please hit the subscribe button and click the little bell to get notifications. I would be so happy if you would follow along on this journey and kind of see how everything starts to unfold. So welcome back. Kind of a lot of things that I'm doing to prepare, and I started preparing a few months ago, and this is something that I've thought about for about a year now. So there's actually a few things that I've already purchased about a year ago. But this is my car, Pearl. She's right behind me in the video. Say hi, Pearl. She's great. I purchased her about a couple of months ago, so that was like the first big huge step that was like, yes, Priscilla, this is gonna happen. And I figured a few months before my road trip to finally have a car to drive full-time would really help me feel more confident on the road, especially on the times that I'll be alone. I just got a couple of packages in today from Amazon, and they're kind of a big deal. They are kind of gonna make me feel more comfortable on the road. One of them is going to be my electric source. And I really have been doing a lot of research and a lot of homework, maybe kind of a little bit too much, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and following a bunch of other people that are doing solo travel or traveling in their car living, car dwelling, SUV, van, RV, all of that. And I really started to learn about solar panels and doing a whole setup, and it seemed a little confusing to me. There was kind of not a lot of parts, but quite enough parts to be like, oh man, what is all this stuff? 12 volt watts, what is going on? And I was this close to really purchasing solar panels like a few times, but I kept holding back and I just wasn't sure, and I still needed advice from other friends that might know more than I did. So I held back, and then what I really came to realize is that it's not really necessary. I am going to be going to a lot of big cities, and those are going to be my main source of power. Whenever I go to big city, I'm going to go to a public library, a Starbucks, a Walmart, a Target, like wherever I can plug in. I will go ahead and charge all the things that I've got, my laptop, my phone, and I don't really have too many electrical things. I don't think I do. So I ended up finding this really cool portable electric battery bank thing on Instagram. I follow this girl, Art Van Grow. She's awesome. I love following her along. She's super colorful. I love her personality, and like her travels is super fun. I left the link either on the screen if I have figured that out yet, or down below. But Art Van Grow, she's awesome. And I noticed that she's using this thing, Jackery. It's a portable little bank. This guy only weighs 6.5 pounds, so it's super light, easy to take along if I wanted to, go somewhere camping, like not in a big city, and just take it with me if I'm working on a project. By the way, this is the first time I'm opening up this box, so let's see what's going on here. Looks like instruction stuff, warranty papers, and this beautiful little packaged envelope thing with the zipper. Oh, all the cords are in here. There's like charging cords to plug it into the car. It has, okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really know much about anything here, so I am figuring this out. I also figured that I would do a video kind of, as my true self, in my truest form of not knowing anything about volts, wattage, electric stuff, or whatever. I won't be able to explain exactly what this thing does, but that's also just to let you know that you really don't have to know everything. You don't really have to know what the heck you're doing. You just kind of figure it out along the way. You kind of learn as you go. And if this is really a dream for you to kind of travel and live out of your car, it is available to anyone. If I'm doing it, you can do it. You know, as cheesy as that may sound, but here's this thing. Super neat. It's got a little screen here, so it'll tell me how much charge power it has left or when it's about to die. It tells me a few other things. I don't even know. But then there's the little socket for that the car thing, cigarette lighter, whatever they call it. And then it looks like a couple of thingies for your phones, you know, USBs. And then a wall charger thing, AC power it says, and some input thingy here, which I'm not sure, but looks like a ton of options, so that's pretty cool. The back is blank, and then this is a ventilation, so it can, like, you know, not overheat. And yeah, super easy to carry. Sweet. So I'm super excited about this guy. I bought him on Amazon Prime Day. I got $50 off, so I paid $200 for that. I've seen all different kinds of prices, even $300 somewhere, but 200 bucks. Lucky me, hey. I guess. So the second thing I'm going to show you is something else that I just read some reviews online, and I was trying to find something reasonable and not too big, but not too pricey. I actually got my friend to get this for me because she is going to be joining me on a portion of the trip, and I figured, hey, can you get like one thing, because that would be super cool. And she totally did. So yeah, check that out. It is a Iceless cooler by Igloo. This is also super lightweight. Like, I'm carrying this with one hand here, so that's great. It's really not that big, but it's big enough. Like, I mean, it's pretty big in my eyes. It's definitely not as big as the Yeti cooler. I also don't think you need such a big thing like that. Also, those things are like $400. Yeah, you don't really have to break the bank. This guy here was 95 bucks, so just under 100. Got it on Amazon as well. That's where I found it. But I don't know if you want to look inside. I mean, you know, it's just white and, like, you know, a big space. But what I really like about the idea of Iceless cooler is the fact that I don't need to buy any ice. I mean, I probably will here and there just to, like, help it along, because I will be traveling along the south border and the southwest, and it will be hot, and I just don't want things to, like, spoil. And this guy kind of works off of the temperature that it's in, so it won't necessarily be like 40 degrees at all times. It might get to 50 or up, so I might need to buy ice, but that's okay. At least I don't have to rely on ice. But yeah, this looks great. I don't know, I read reviews. They said it's not too loud. It can also fit in the space right between the passenger seat and the back of your seat there. So I figure that's a great spot, because when I'm driving, I can just put it, kind of nuzzle it in between the two front seats, in front of the back seats, and so I can reach behind and grab a drink if I'm super thirsty while I'm driving, right? But yeah, and there's, I guess, the little connector, but it runs off of the cigarette lighter. So while the car is running, this baby is going, and while it's not running, like, I'll keep it closed and it should stay cool. And if it starts to get super hot and my car is not running, then I could just plug it into this bad boy right here and cool it up again. So yeah. Oh, this is really, do you guys hear that? I have no idea what that is, but we're in my front yard, so, you know, we're outside. There's animals and birds and things. Anyway, this guy's really cool because you can just charge it from a solar panel if you had one, or you can charge it just on the wall, or you can charge it from your car battery as well while your car is running. So lots of options with this. And yeah, so two big things that I got today. So super excited, super stoked. My cooler and my battery. That's pretty much the only battery I'm going to have. I have small portable batteries for my cell phone, maybe while I'm like on a long hike or something, but that's pretty much going to be my main source. So I'm like crossing my fingers, and you know, I'm gonna see how it goes after some time of driving. And I figured this is a learning process, and if I realize that this is not working for me and it dies on me too fast, then that's fine. On the road I can always figure out something else and purchase something on Amazon. And there's, my friend just told me about Amazon lockers. You can like purchase something to an Amazon locker where you can just pick it up, so wherever you are you can like get stuff delivered from Amazon. So that's my thought process there. Anyways, I'm not going to show you how these babies work. I've looked them up on YouTube channel and found lots of videos where people are testing them out and trying them out, but right now just kind of wanted to show them to you and talk a little bit about things I'm doing to prepare. And I mean, obviously while I'm on the road, maybe I will go over like what's going on with these things, or you know, if something goes wrong, you guys will see. Thank you so much for tuning in. Anyways, if you're thinking of getting on the road, like I said, if it's for you, you can make it work. If I can make it work, you can make it work. Trust me. So yeah, hope you guys are having a lovely, beautiful summer day, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm curious if any of you guys are using any of these products, you know, the Jackery 240, Explorer 240, or this Igloo Iceless cooler. I'm curious to hear your opinion, your thoughts, your experience with it. So comment below and let me know what's going on, or if you went with something else. I'm curious to kind of hear that too. I still have time to return things if I need to. So shout out to Cristina, my buddy, hooked me up with this guy right here, and shout out to Amanda Marie from Art Van Grow for kind of exposing the world to this wonderful thing through her Instagram. So sweet.